Detroit Sports Nation, what's good? I am Eric Vincent. You know what? You know what's not good? The Detroit Lions, that's what's not good. So let's talk about it. I told you guys, we're going to use these recaps as either a celebration or we're going to use this as therapy. And look at where I'm at right now. There's no Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid in my head. I'm resenting this smile I have on my face. So this is all therapy. Let's get into what we go talk about today, guys. 48-45 loss to the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, God, man. Those pregame bad vibes I had absolutely have been justified by a rough performance by the Detroit Lions again. Don't let this final score fool you. This game sucked. Do not let that final score fool you. Again, I know a lot of big section of Twitter and social media period of Lions fans are going to use this game to prop up how the Lions fought so hard and, didn't give up to the end and all that. Again, we've been through this before. We're past those moral victories. We're past awarding that. This is just gross. This is a bad game that we faced today. The Detroit Lions suffered a breakout performance by a Geno Smith, a journeyman through his entire career who's never really sniffed that much success on the NFL stage, found his legs, found his comfort, and beat the Detroit Lions. I don't know what it is with this team that is so good at allowing bum quarterbacks to look like superstars in these games. I don't know what it is from when we see the Matt Flynn's of the world, the Mitch Trubisky's of the world. We had these players, these quarterbacks, a golden opportunity to revitalize and rejuvenate their game. And now, Geno Smith gets to join the damn team. This sucks, man. It really does. 23-30 by Geno Smith, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 rush attempts for 50 yards, a touchdown as well. Just everything that could have went bad did. There was so many back-breaking points in this game. I don't even know how to get through it all. This is killing me just to talk about right now. The team hobbled into this game injured on both sides of the football, offense and defense, but you could really see a lot of it on the offense. Jared Goff played as decent as you could have asked him given the circumstances with Amon-Ra St. Brown out, DJ Shark was out, Josh Reynolds hobbled into the game, and then his receivers that suited up for the game didn't make it throughout the game. They made it halfway through and got hurt. Following suit with the rest of the guys who were on the injury report. Khalif Raymond, out. Quentin Cephas, out. And those guys are making some big plays and big catches. Khalif Raymond went out after a huge third down conversion that he made. It got hit and had to go out of the game for the rest and couldn't play. Just terrible. I will say, though, I have to give a player credit here real quick before we tear into everything else. I wrote an article on DetroitSportsNation.com propping up 3 guys who needed to have big games in order to give the Lions a chance to win. One of them played his behind off. TJ Hockenson, welcome to the main stage, buddy. We've been waiting for one of these breakout performances of you from a long time. We've been waiting for it, and you finally made your money's worth after this one. It was much needed for this team. TJ Hockenson, 8 grabs, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, some big conversions, some big catches that were made. He had a nice 2-point conversion as well, I believe on a couple different plays. Hockenson really played his behind off. I had to get to it with a lot of Lions fans on social media who thought I was being way too hypercritical of Hockenson because he doesn't have a lot of games like this. You saw it during the telecast. This is his first multi-touchdown game of his entire career. There's never been a game in Hutch's career where he's had more than 1 touchdown. Or not Hutch, Hockenson. That's very bothersome to me. He made up for it. I don't say he made up for it today. He showed what he can do today, but these are the kind of games you want to see on a consistent basis. I remember when he had the big 30 or 40, 50-yard run that he had, and I said I would gladly trade that one big-time catch for 2, 3, 4, 15-yard chunk plays, a couple 8-yard conversion that move the stakes on first down. Because it always seems like Hockenson goes missing in these type of plays and in these type of games, period. But again, given the circumstances where the Lions needed as much support possible for their weapons, he played his behind off. So, Hawk, well done, man. But it's still a sickening game. I want to give him his credit. I want to prop him up for how well he played, but I don't feel good about this at all. I don't. The Minnesota loss already stung enough. You wanted to, at the very least, rebound from that and get your morale swing back in the correct direction, playing against a Geno Smith and a Seahawks team that is basically in rebuilding mode, at least roster-wise. I mean, for whatever reason, they keep winning games. They're sitting here on a 2-2 record and playing a lot better than people realize. So I'm kind of confused on the direction of the Seahawks at this point. Either way, they made the Lions look embarrassing today. I don't care that it was a 3-point game. I don't care that we were able to score 45 points. I don't care about any of that. This defense got dog-walked up and down the field the whole game. And I see a lot of people talk about firing Aaron Glenn for a lot of the choices he's made, and I'm very upset. The way that he let Rashad Penny get off, the way he did on the third down runs, the way he was able to chew this team up, the way he was able to just chalk this team up for all the yards he ran for. 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, and they seem to just come in the most crushing ways possible. It was absolutely brutal. That third down debacle by the officials where they first let the Lions stop the Seahawks on defense on third down. Then all of a sudden they have to replay third down because the refs screwed up the clock. And then that turned into a giant run for a touchdown by Rashad Penny. This sucks. This absolutely sucked. The Lions are not supposed to be sitting here 1-3 right now. They're not. They at the very least should be 2-2, sitting in a comfortable position where they're about to go play the Patriots next week, and then after that, an overrated Cowboys team where they can finally maybe get around the sub area of 500. But now, sitting at 1-3, all their morale just out the window. I don't know what to say about this team. This is very discouraging. I'm not at the point where I think people need to be losing their jobs. I'm not on the bandwagon of saying fire Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell, nobody. I still had some problems with what Dan Campbell did in this one. It was some coaching blunders again to me, but when you bottle it up, I'm not going to sit here and enjoy the base and say, oh, Aaron Glenn needs to go. How do you let that happen? I agree. How do you let that happen is a reasonable question, but fire him because of it on the 4th game of the week, I'm not going to sit here and co-sign. Lions need to pull their head out of their behinds immediately. I know they have to get healthy. But letting these kind of games happen is so deflating. It's so deflating. Again, I'm okay with a loss, but you're not supposed to be letting career days for Geno Smith pop off on your schedule. That's not supposed to happen. Lions really need to turn it around immediately. Let me know if you even believe they will. Talk to me in the comment section and try to convince me that they're actually going to be able to turn things around from this point on. I have no faith whatsoever. I came into this game with very little optimism that they were able to pull this game out, even against the Seahawks. It felt like a trap game. That's exactly what it turned out to be. Talk to me. Let me know how you was feeling about the game before, and let me know how you feeling about the Lions outcoming now. Of course, tap in on our social medias. Please talk to us. Search us. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. TikTok. Search Detroit Sports Nation. Follow us so you can stay locked in. Of course, subscribe to the channel as well. Help us boost up as we make our way to 5,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. And be sure to lock in with me as well as you follow my social media handle right here at I am Eric Vincent. I'm really looking forward to the day I can come here and pour up some Kool-Aid again, have some good news, have a smile that I'm proud of. Today's not one of those days, man. Hopefully the Lions can turn this thing around because this is getting unbearable at this point. But I'll be right back again here to chop it up with you at the DSN News Desk. Peace.